No. There we go. Oops. It's been a while. I guess I'm feeling rusty. I needed some I needed some downtime for myself and was taking some Mondays off, and I guess I like forgot how to do this whole go live thing. So, hi. I've just been over here hanging out, and I was like, it didn't work. It stopped working. It didn't stop working. I just forgot how to do it. So, happy Monday. I have my lunch. It's a rainy Monday here. So, it's like, I don't know, the sixth rainy Monday in a row, I think. We've had a lot of rain, so it's very like dreary feeling. It's rainy there too. Where are you? So I'm here in like North Texas where it's hot and it can get really, really dry here. And I remember like this feels really late for me, that we've had a lot of rain. Like usually June is just really hot and miserable and uncomfortable already. So I'm going to enjoy the milder weather, but rain also, we want sun. I want sun. I've missed the sun. I need sun. I want the sun. Hi, Stacy Lee. Michigan, and it's supposed to rain all week. I'm sorry. I think it's like that here too. I did see on the news this weekend that like the northeastern, midwestern, their weather was hotter there than it was here for us. So, congratulations. Yes, hot where you're at. Not here. It's nice. It's kind of muggy, but it's kind of like, okay. Are we enjoying like summer scheduling? Like, do things feel easier, more flexible without school? Is anybody getting to enjoy a summer break? So, yes, but now you just have work stress to deal with, right? If it's not one, it's something else. Stress is always there. Congratulations on the baby nephew. That sounds like a lot to celebrate. So, cake is well in order for sure. I hope you enjoy it. Get out of here, Fenway. Not yours. My dog's in here. Y'all can't see him off. He's like literally like right there. He's in here begging for some of my food, but he doesn't need it. He's well fed, I promise. Instagram was freezing up. Well, hi. Hello. Good to see you. Now I don't want to mention his name or speak too loudly because he's settled here beside me. You love the video of me saying that feeling guilty about eating isn't normal. I called a lot of people out on that video. That video had a lot of views and a lot of comments. And I know that most of us feel guilty after eating or around food because we were taught or told or validated that in some way because of this diet culture that we live in. But like if we kind of removed diet culture and all the rules and limits of it, like we shouldn't feel guilty about food. Like food and eating is natural, normal, it's basic, it's necessary. It's like the bottom of like human living is eating. So we should not have any kind of like upset emotion about it. It should just be, it just is. And it either just is or enjoy it. So, and I know I made that overly fucking simplified. Like I get that. I know it's not that easy. It is, that's that. And I don't even know that that's the goal. I think non-disordered eating people, maybe that's what, I think that's what normal intuitive eating is though, honestly, is just not having like, it doesn't matter, right? Like the food just is, it's just basic, truly. Barbecue season. I love barbecue season. That's why it's so sad that it's so rainy here, because you're supposed to be at a pool. You're supposed to be like outside grilling and barbecuing and enjoying, I don't know, burgers and steaks and fish and vegetables and like pineapple. I mean, you can grill. I'm in Texas and I don't like Texas barbecue because I'm not a fan of barbecue sauce. I'm just going to put that out there, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but it's just the truth of it. But like you can grill anything, right? And so here it's so hard though to, because I think it's been really demonized by diet culture, but it's also like part of humanness, part of recovery, part of mental health, part of like living life is being in the moment and doing things and connecting and kind of rolling with the moment and doing, you know, what everybody else is doing. Meaning if you're at a barbecue or you're at a party or you're at a place where, you know, there's food involved that you don't typically eat, it's okay to just be in that moment because that's what matters. Like you're not going to remember what you ate at that pool party, but you might remember, you know, the laughs that you had, the conversation that you had, the right. It's about even if that voice, that eating disorder voice is really loud in your head, sometimes can you just like also step out and look at like what else am I able to do here, right? Like I'm able to be connecting, I'm able to be engaged, I'm able to have fun, I'm able to be normal. Watermelon. Watermelon season. I will eat probably watermelon anything. Grilled watermelon for sure. I did have the other night like a dish that was a smoked watermelon, and that wasn't my most favorite way to eat watermelon. I will say that. I'm not a fan of like, again, barbecue. I'm not a fan of like smoky, fake flavored things. Like that I'll eat. It's just my preference. Just my preference. Today was your last day seeing your nutritionist because they said you had a healthy relationship with food. Interesting. How do you feel about that? Do you think you have a healthy relationship with food? Well, all of you who are saying you've never had grilled watermelon, just try it. Just do anything with watermelon. Anything. It's probably good. Probably good. Mm-hmm. Right, chronically coloring, leaning into the values, like write it freaking down if you need to. Uh-oh, did I just go off the live? I think I just went off Instagram live. Oops. My bad. Wait, maybe I can get it back. Nope, I'm back. Maybe I'm back on Instagram live? I don't know. I'm back. I don't know what happened. I got excited talking about watermelon and I don't know, probably pushed a button or something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Watermelon season is the best season. Watermelon and honey. I bet that is good. Mm-hmm. Salt and watermelon. Yeah, I'm getting some mm-hms from the other room, but salting it up a little bit. Too. Yeah, it was good. Tagine. Mm-hmm. I'm not, that's where that spice.
Chili lime salt.
Not, yeah, it's a chili lime salt. I like just the salt, but salt is nothing to be afraid of, Stacey Lee. You have more salt in you, in your body, in your like DNA in your cells than like you could probably ever even consume in food in a day. Like we need salt. Salt is it's so not bad for us. And if you're wanting like a little education about that, watch the Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat documentary on Netflix. It's I think she does a really good job of demonizing salt. Like it's fine. Salt is not bad at all. We can't survive without salt. Mm-hmm. I want to be in a place where I don't have this where I'm at, where I could just go and get a fruit stand or a hot dog stand or what, like I want more food stands and food trucks in my town. That would be so amazing. But I don't know. My town's mate is real small, so that might not happen. Hi. Hi, Aaron. It does add more excitement. I love too, like an outdoor festival where, they'll have like, people bring out food trucks or just different, like they have like a food stand or a food table and you can, like we have several in my hometown, like little street festivals. They're my favorite thing ever. Like a street market. I could spend all day at those. They're so fun. There's thunder, so the corgi like thinks he's gotta tell us all about it. God forbid. Is it normal to think you're fine if you're still eating? Like you eat but not enough? I just think that hunger and fullness cues can sometimes be like we're not always on the same page mentally, emotionally, physically with ourselves, right? So you might be physically feeling really full, but still wanting to eat. Like you keep like, oh man, these potato chips are so good, I can't stop eating them. Right? Because it's kind of like, it's satisfying something maybe mentally or emotionally, right? It's kind of like satisfying something. And then, or maybe you can't stop thinking about a food, right? Even though you've eaten, but maybe you just like are missing like a texture or a taste from that meal or a color even from that meal, and you're finding yourself thinking about something else and wanting to eat that. Sometimes when we eat, this is why we talk about eating like a variety of foods and wanting to eat like a balanced meal, right? That has a little bit of everything in it, because that's how you get that satisfaction, that satiation. I have such a hard time with that word. I also have a hard time with Shoe Chef and someone the wine expert. Those words are really hard for me to say. I'm learning how to speak Italian, and it's really but the way I'm a lazy talker because I grew up in the country, so words are hard sometimes. Anyway. I think that we want to have a wide variety of foods and enjoy a wide variety of foods to satisfy us physically, mentally, and emotionally. Sometimes a meal does all three, and it's great. Yay, it can go on my way. But sometimes a meal that only satisfies one or satisfies only, part of that. And so we have to eat more than we maybe want to do, or again, we're maybe fuller than we really want to be physically, but there's still more left to eat. Like, we're not just physical beings, like we're mental creatures, we're emotional creatures. And so sometimes, and food is there to satisfy all three. Sometimes it takes care of it, and sometimes we have to work and do extra things to soothe those parts of ourselves. And that's my TED Talk. It's okay to eat safe. Like, stop shaming the food that you're eating. Just, like, you're taking care of yourself. Great. The variety can come. The balance can come as you give yourself more permission to take care of yourself, as you feel better to take care of yourself, right? As you start to, like, okay, I'm eating, yay, good job, I ate. Good job, I ate. Okay, I can take care of myself, I can pay attention. The more you do that, the more you're gonna want to change up what you eat. It'll be not easier to challenge foods, but you'll feel, I think, like, ready, more willing. It won't, maybe more empowered to start adding in more food. I bet food trucks does make recovery fun, because, like, everyone is truly different. Okay, so I have a question for y'all. I kind of took, like, a social media sabbatical. Wasn't that? Like a social media break in May. I'm returning. What do y'all want me to talk about? What are some, like, topics, thoughts, questions, some content that you wish for me to create to share with y'all this month on social media? What y'all think? I think that getting diagnosed is really hard. So that doesn't mean that you don't struggle, right? If it feels hard, it feels hard, and that's okay, and that's valid. And there's a lot of reasons why it's hard to get an eating disorder diagnosis, but that doesn't mean that your struggle isn't real. It's real, and you deserve to feel less of a struggle. Okay, so how to stop just, like, thinking about food, how to stop, like, being, right, it sounds like sometimes you have other things you want to think about, but you're really distracted by food, what you ate, what you're gonna eat, what you didn't eat, right? Okay, I have thoughts about that. I'll work on that ASAP, because I see you have finals right now. How to stop constantly thinking about food. Okay. Any other thoughts, friends? Because I'm gonna hop off to get myself ready for group. Okay, friends. I will be back on Monday. I anticipate being on Monday. So, y'all have a good week. If you want some group support, we have group coming up in a few minutes. And then again tomorrow evening with an amazing eating disorder recovery therapist, recovery-academy.com. If you want to join us, that's where I will be. All right, we'll see y'all. Bye.